What is the true power of Unpassive, and how will that affect you personally? Whether you're an existing founding member, an individual that is already participating with Unpassive, or you're a new individual that's just starting to explore Unpassive, really important to answer those two questions. And I want to start with the science of business. And the science of business, it's really pretty simple. You do A, B, C, D, and if you do those things correctly, you make money, you build wealth. It really is that simple. And some people can come on, and we can all learn the science of business. And some people will come on and they'll learn it in a year or two. Other people might take them a dozen years. But it's something we can all learn. And the science of business teaches us how to make money and build wealth. Okay? That's what it is. And Ash Mufareh is really, really good at the science of business. He knows how to develop wealth. And what I'd like to do is go over some of the things that Ash is doing today, and it'll give you a really good understanding of what it's going to do for you as we launch to the world this year. And I want to run over to the product side, and I'm going to talk about 4 products, and those products are Ocademy, OConnect, Ocademy, and OStaff. And there's a product that's not on here that I want to talk about also, and it's OTraffic. So let's start with OConnect. OConnect is the webinar service of Unpassive. And the webinar platforms that are online today, it's a very, very large market. If we look at the overall revenue that's generated online for the webinar platforms, it's about $77 billion, and it's expected to go to $123 billion by 2026. Now, I pulled these numbers off the internet. I think they're low at this point because of what's happened over the last year. I think they're much larger than that. But we can stay with these numbers. Today, $77 billion of revenue a year. In 2026, it'll be $123 billion in revenue. All the niches that I'm going to be talking about are very, very large niches. And what Ash is doing with these niches is, as we take the OConnect, they've made them better. All of these products are built from the ground up. They're proprietary. They're cutting edge technology, brand new technology. They are superior at a lower price point. And when we talk about superior, just a couple of things about OConnect. OConnect is you come on and do a webinar service. Let's say you're doing a webinar service in English and you've got people over in France listening to it. Well, you can put subtitles in French down below. Really, really unique stuff. That's just one of the things that OConnect has done. There are so many things. It would take me an hour to go through all of OConnect. But the other thing I really love about OConnect, the webinar service, is they have a single price point. You will come in and pay a single price point monthly for OConnect, and that's it. And it is unlimited. You can have as many people as you want in. And that price point, I believe, will be around $350, $400, $500 a month, whatever it is, for unlimited service. And if you look at the largest Zoom platform today, the largest webinar platform, it is Zoom. And as we look at Zoom, we do webinars with Zoom today with Unpassive. And the monthly fee for Zoom is about $10,000 a month. If you can bring on a superior webinar platform at a lower price point, people will flock in. And again, all the niches of Unpassive, they are massive. And OConnect is going to be one of those products that is just going to blow the lid off everything. And again, $77 billion this year. By 2026, they expect the revenue, overall revenue, online revenue, to go to $123 billion by 2026. Massive, massive niche. The next one I want to talk about is Ocademy, and that's up here. And Ocademy, when I first saw it, I really didn't realize just how big a niche it is. Again, cutting edge technology, superior at a lower price point. And when we look at the revenue that's generated online from other companies on the educational platforms, and Ocademy is an educational platform, the overall revenue is about $250 billion today. That is a massive niche, but it gets better than that. By 2026, they expect this particular niche to be over $1 trillion in revenue a year. Again, when Ash comes in to any niche, the first thing he looks at, can they do it better? Obviously they can. They've got a great tech team in Hyderabad, about 600 strong. But how big is the niche? And all of the niches of OnPassive are billion-dollar niches. And this is going to be very, very relevant to you in just a second. And Ocademy is one of those things that Ash and his team have just done it better than anybody online today. And when you look at a niche today that's $250 billion, expected to go to $1 trillion in 2026, it shows that OnPassive is going to have longevity and continue to grow over the decades. That's good for us because we want to build wealth with OnPassive. OStaff is another one of those niches that, again, I had not thought about it, and it's an HR niche, human resources. Businesses can come in and manage their human resources department. And when we look at this particular niche, right now, today, $17.5 billion of revenue over the whole internet ecosystem with this particular niche. And it's expected to go to $38 billion by 2026. Again, another massive niche that gives OnPassive the ability to have long-term growth for us to build wealth. Very, very cool thing. The next one is OTraffic. And OTraffic is one of those things. OStaff is right here. OTraffic is not on this list of products of OnPassive. And this is just a sampling of the products of OnPassive. There are so many more. And OTraffic is one of those that is not on there. Today, as we look at traffic, and really all it is selling, is people coming in and buying ads, and then you put the ads on there to drive traffic through to whatever they want traffic driven to. And as we look at OTraffic today, the revenue, overall revenue online, is about $139 billion, and that's expected to go to $275 billion by 2024. These are all massive niches. As we look at OTraffic, I mean, the big players are Google, their Facebook, their Twitter, companies like that drive traffic for people, and it's just a massive, massive niche. And as we look at all of these products, OConnect, Ocademy, OStaff, OTraffic, 4 products developing revenue online, and right now they're developing $483.5 billion in revenue, and they are projected by 2026, 2027 to be $1.44 trillion in revenue to all the companies that are in these particular niches. These are 4 products of OnPassive. And as we look at just these 4 products of OnPassive, our marketplace is absolutely massive. And if we come in and just look at these 4 products, and again, they're just 4 products. OnPassive has over 50. So our market is much, much larger than this, but we'll focus on this. If we just focus on those 4 products, and we took 10% of that market away from the whole market, our revenue in 1 year, our revenue would be $144 billion the first year. That is so massive for a company to come online their first year and do that kind of business and take that kind of market away from the existing companies that are out there. What if we cut that in half? It would be $72 billion in revenue coming into OnPassive. What if we cut it in half again? It would be $36 billion in revenue, and that's 2.5% of the total overall market for these 4 products. Okay, why is that so significant to us, and why is that where the power lies with OnPassive? Ash has done an absolutely marvelous job at developing and building OnPassive. The niches he's picked, the superiority of the products he's developed, and I believe as we come online this year, global launch, that we're going to take a significant amount of that market share. Even if we stay very, very conservative, and it's only 2.5% of the total overall market for these 4 products, it's still $36 billion in revenue coming into OnPassive. That is the science of business, being able to develop a business, bring in revenue, and build wealth. That's one part of the power of OnPassive, but there's another part. And the other part is the art of life. And here's where it gets really, really interesting. Marty and Dan are my partners. We came into OnPassive really for one reason, and the reason was because we could already make money online. We've learned how to do that. We kind of know the science of business. We know how to make money online. But the real reason we came into OnPassive is because we could bring people with us. And Marty talks about this all the time, bringing people with us. And all that means is, as we come in and we're very, very successful with whatever business we do, we actually know that as we bring people along with us, they will be successful. It is guaranteed because of the way OnPassive is structured, because of what Ash and his team is doing. And really, this is the philosophy of Ash too. It's one of the reasons we absolutely love Ash. He has the same heart to really help people, even more so. And as Ash looks at it OnPassive, and he looks at, say, 2.5% of those four products and the revenue involved, $36 billion, as that revenue comes into OnPassive, Ash wants to share it with the founding members of OnPassive. You will not find another company like this in the world. I don't care where you look, you will not find it. You will find very, very large companies that share a little bit, but they keep the majority of the wealth in the family to themselves. That is not Ash Mufareh, and this is why I know, as Marty, Dan, and I bring people with us, bring them along with us, they will be successful because Ash Mufareh wants to share the majority of the wealth with us, those founding members that have come in and are participating with OnPassive. Ash has a heart to serve, and when you look at the art of life, you can make all the money in the world you want and still be miserable unless you can find purpose in your life, unless you can be grateful for what you have, and unless you can share it. And as we look at Ash Mufareh, he wants to share the wealth. He wants to see other people come into financial independence. Financial independence is such a strong thing in individuals' life. When I talk to people, it always gets around to finances, how well they're doing, how well they're not doing, how they'd like to do better. Finances is a big part of getting to that place where you can enjoy the art of living, develop those things that bring you joy and gratitude. Ash Mufareh wants to hand us that with the OnPassive platform, with the business of OnPassive, and it is a beautiful thing. As you think about OnPassive and the power of OnPassive, think about those four products and understand they are only four. All of the products of OnPassive are as powerful as the four products that I've just talked about. OConnect, OAcademy, OStaff, OTracker. All of them have very, very large niches. And the amount of revenue that could be coming into OnPassive year one, I think will be unprecedented. Do we know what that will be? No, this is real life. I don't know what it's going to be. It could be 10%. It could be 2.5%. It could be 40%. Now, when you start thinking about those numbers, it's just mind-boggling. But OnPassive is here for those individuals participating with OnPassive to give them a way forward to develop an income, residual income, and develop wealth online. That is the heart of Ash Mufareh. Marty, Dan, and I are so happy we found that because we have the same heart. We want to bring people along. We want them to be successful. So the true power of OnPassive, yes, it is the science of business, but it's also the heart of Ash Mufareh and the heart of a lot of founding members in OnPassive. We really have a heart to help people. And as you look at it OnPassive as a founding member, you're going to find that, yeah, your future looks really, really bright. Your life is going to change, and you're going to want to bring people along with you. Because of what Ash has done, that is possible. And as you bring people along, you know in your heart that they're going to be successful. They're going to make money online, develop an income, and over time, develop wealth. This is absolutely awesome what Ash has done. It is a beautiful picture, a beautiful business. And as you come in and start to explore OnPassive, understand what Ash and his team have done. They've developed products that are superior at a lower price point. And because of that, whatever niche it is, whatever these people are using today, they will come into OnPassive, they will love the products of OnPassive, and they will pay a monthly fee for as long as OnPassive is in business which I believe will be decade after decade after decade. And when they do that, because they're paying that monthly fee, and by the way, they're already doing that with other products right now, so they don't have a problem paying a monthly fee, guys. But as they do that, our income becomes residual. When you get a residual income, now you can develop wealth online. This is the science of business, a little bit about the art of life. Really some cool things. And Ash Mufareh and the founding members of OnPassive have all done an excellent job of moving forward. We are in the pre-launch right now, about ready to go into the soft launch in weeks. And from the soft launch, we'll roll seamlessly into the worldwide launch of OnPassive. The window is closing. Come on in. If you're a founder, you're in a great place. If you're not a founder yet, continue to explore OnPassive. Believe me, you will not be disappointed. It will get better and better and better, and you will find a way forward. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I always recommend you go down below, click the button, or subscribe and click the button on the right, and you'll get notifications as I do more videos. Ash, again, is sharing stuff with us almost weekly, and as he does that, I'll come on and do more videos. But this is the power of OnPassive. It's real today, and we are moving forward into the soft launch, hard launch. You don't want to miss this. It will absolutely change your life. And from there, we'll see you at the top. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye.